California and Laguna Seca, and the return of Anthony Gobert, the Antichrist as far as World Superbikes are concerned, is back and absolutely flying. Watch out for Gobert on the Vance and Hines bike, along with Ben Bostrom. We know about him around Laguna. He's gone good. Down through turn 1 into turn 2 then. It's Akira Yanagawa that leads, and that looks pretty much like Gobert to me. That's in second place.
It looks like him to me as well, Keith. Off second on the grid. Ooh. The Go Show goes second. We're on board with Frankie, I think, with Carl in front of him.
Yeah, Carl Fogarty. Well, he hates this place. He hates Laguna Seca.
He hated Misano.
Indeed, and he had a double there, so that bodes very well for here indeed. Well, I think it is absolutely poetic justice that the man that leads this race, Akira Yanagawa, who had that massive crash here last year, so somewhere there is a God, and he's looking down on Akira, hopefully, this week.
We all hope that. He said he was a bit worried going into the corkscrew for the first time in qualifying.
Ooh, and if only because Anthony Gobert's breathing all over him. Ben Bostrom's there too. Well, I'll tell you what, this is going to be a very interesting race indeed. Look at Gobert up and over the hill into the corkscrew. Oh, no messing there. Anthony Gobert goes through. The young Australian, he is still young, has gone through on Akira Yanagawa. Well, he was so fast in qualifying, and you've got to say, he's... who's that out wide?
Eric Bostrom on the Honda.
Was it Eric Bostrom? I got it down. I thought it was Ben Bostrom that was there.
It was the other Bostrom.
It was Brother Bostrom then. Down to the hairpin. It is 95, Anthony Gobert from Akira Yanagawa. And is that still 90?
90 is Ben Bostrom.
Indeed, that's Ben Bostrom on the Ducati, not on the Honda.
Whoops.
That looks like, well, it's definitely a Kawasaki off to one side.
Alman Gureshi.
That's Gureshi bailing over now.
Oops, too fast.
Yes, can't get up at 40 miles an hour. Wait for a few more seconds. Back on board with Keeley. Oh, bit of break up under the bridge. We're looking forward at one of the Hondas. Looks remarkable. Oh, dear me, we're not just looking forward at it, we're just about going past Aaron Slight. So up towards the corkscrew. What a frightening sight that is. On board camera work telling you what it's like at the top of the corkscrew. Into the left hand and then dropping off the edge of the world and coming downhill. Believe me, it looks flat there when you're on the bike. If you have to walk back up that hill, it makes you puff, especially if you're Julian.
Quite right, Keith. 45-degree slope there. Akira Yanagawa, number 4.
In front of
Ben Bostrom with the Evil Knievel crash up in his arm. That's cool. But they're all behind the Go Show.
Yeah, the Go Show is on show. It is Anthony Gobert that leads. This is Colin Edwards. Colin Edwards, well, no, the Texan not happy in California. Mind you, I suppose that fits, doesn't it?
And also, he's a Michelin runner, and it does seem as Peter Goddard walks again.
Dear me. So, Pete Goddard, well, he has been off a few times trying this year, that's for sure. He's a tough Australian.
Yeah, he's getting on a bit, though, for all that beating up, isn't he?
You can tell him that.
Not from this distance. Anthony Gobert.
I would have thought it was favourite from this distance. It's close up, you've got to worry. Here's Gobert.
On Dunlops on the Vance and Hines.
And it works around here at Laguna. That's what Akira Yanagawa's on. And oh, my dear, Noriyuki Haga, don't talk to him yet. He's probably not calmed down.
Another Michelin runner walking home.
While we look forward from Keeley at Corsa. Keeley's making some progress here, isn't he, today?
Another Dunlop runner, Keith. I get the impression that this is going to bring smiles to Birmingham.
Well, there's a couple of tracks that work real well. Donington being one of them. Laguna is another one. Worked good on Dunlop tyres. Oh, he's right there with Corsa. So Corsa is second in the championship. We're on the last lap. That is Akira Yanagawa and Ben Bostrom. Well, if Ben Bostrom can get past Akira Yanagawa in the same place that Anthony Gobert did, which is just here at the top of the hill, it will be a 1-2 for Vance and Hines, and he's done it.
Oh, brilliant.
And there is very little place to come back after that as well. So Anthony Gobert is going to win this race, barring a major mistake. Ben Bostrom, barring an Akira Yanagawa move, is going to be in second place. That will mean that the Vance and Hines Ducati team, they are going to be first and second in this race, and it gets no better than that. Well, they have full work support from the Ducati factory, but they are a private team, and Gobert has taken the first race win here in California, and in second place was Ben Bostrom. It comes no better. Gobert confirmed then as the winner from Bostrom in second place, just getting the better of Akira Yanagawa, with Colin Edwards, the Texan, in fourth place. Slightly out of place here, perhaps. Race 2, Keeley we are looking at. Keeley made the most progress throughout race 1. Can he do a better start here in race 2 and perhaps apply the pressure early on? green light, and Akira gets another flyer.
Gobert rolling craftily at the start as well.
You'd have expected that.
Absolutely, the Go Show.
Yeah, but look at Akira Yanagawa out of that. Well, really, he doesn't want to have anybody near him at the corkscrew, does he?
Very wise.
Memories of last year. Akira just wants to get out in front on his own. And look at all the Ducatis behind him. Like
queuing up. Actually, 91 was the Honda in red. That's the American Honda.
Yeah, have me fooled again. It's the other Bostrom. There he is. 91. That's the Honda. Well, was the Honda as the Suzuki passed. Who was that out on the left-hand lane?
I don't know, but he's gone on a very funny line.
Yeah, I think he's gone back to the car park. Whoever it was, under the bridge.
Well, we said a couple of years ago Akira Yanagawa couldn't start. He appears to have cured that habit.
Well, it must be the Californian sun. We are just a few miles up the road from Monterey. It is Akira Yanagawa that leads from... Yes, it is Anthony Gobert. I had to double-check. Ben Bostrom in third place at the moment.
Well, how often do you see the local men do that?
Well, here, actually. Yvonne de Hamel on the Hondas, the Smoking Joe Hondas, if you remember.
Along with Mike Hale,
Mike Hale, indeed. Well, he based a whole career of Grand Prix racing on that and has never done anything since. Oh, that's cruel, isn't it?
It is a bit for the one of the greatest dirt tracks I've said. Gobert goes for the lead.
Yeah, Gobert goes for the lead, but it's Keeley I was watching back in 4th and 5th place, so Keeley might have come through as well. Keep an eye, here he is, he's right there, look. I'm keeping my odds covered there with 4th and 5th place because I didn't know which one he was in. He's actually in 4th place at the moment. He's chasing Ben Bostrom. Oh, that's one of the local Yamaha men that are out of this, well, back in this race now. Oh, look at this at the front. A 5-way scrap for the lead. This really is going to be a great race here at Laguna. I do take that as being Akira just there somehow.
I think you're right, Keith. We're on the outside of Akira with Frank Keeley.
Keeley looking for a way as we scream under the Dunlop Bridge appropriately. There's the two Vance and Hines Ducatis that lead this race again, and some of the regular guys are somewhat subdued. Well, I suppose they could wipe each other out, and that would give the regular World Superbike guys might even give Keeley a win.
The fact that Keeley's in third place here on the Suzuki.
Oh, he's not. He's going to be second. Oh, underneath Ben Bostrom. Take that. So Anthony Gobert leads this race. Well, the two Vance and Hines boys might have thought they had it relatively easy in race 1. I don't think Gobert's going to have it so easy in race 2.
Your flip remark about a win for Keeley is not so much a flip remark as a prediction. If you look back to Carl Fogarty.
Yeah, it's all out on his own at the corkscrew now, so Fogarty really just gaining the odd point towards his World Championship tally here.
That's his normal Laguna operation.
He's going to be happy with that. Anthony Gobert, I can't wait to hear what he's got to say after this race because he's always outrageous in the mouth department.
Just a little bit.
Or he was. He might have changed. Who knows? In America, he's had a bit of grooming over there for a while. Into the hairpin, and the front's gone, and down he goes. The front, he held it for an eternity. He rolls over. That is the end of Anthony Gobert's game. Off he goes. The marshals look on. The Americans are silenced here as far as the team is concerned. Oh, and he wasn't happy there. Keeley goes just a rub soup in the walls of Terry Vance. Terry Vance is going to be so sick because Keeley's going for the win. Gobert has dumped it within eye shot of the entire team that have been looking down at where he fell off. Ben Bostrom leads. Well, I tell you what, Ben Bostrom, what a signing he would be for the future. Let's have him in World Superbikes.
Yeah, and Akira Yanagawa went at the same corner as the leader Gobert, so this is the dice for the lead.
And we're down into that turn as well, and I thought Ben Bostrom was about to go for the same way. Bostrom then comes to the line. Superb stuff from him. Place one. Ben Bostrom says it all.
Keith, this guy has never won he's American Superbike champion, but he never won a race last year.
He's looked very good here in World Superbike, though. Last year he looked pretty good as well. Now he looks absolutely devastating. The bike works, the tyres work, he works.
And he's so cool as well. It could only be Californian, this guy. If you're going to wear an Evel Knievel crash helmet, you better be cool.
Yeah, Evel Knievel's birthday coming up. He'll be 60 this year. And
he's going to make it as well.
He is going to make it, yeah. There was a bit of whether he would or not. Of course, he's been sick for a while, but good on you, Evel. This man is celebrating your style. Let's hope he doesn't do one of the jumps that we've seen you do. Yeah. Already Anthony Gobert has bailed out today. We're going to have to do without Ben Bostrom doing the same thing. Keeley's still in second place. He looks like he's well beaten though now.
He does.
I tell you what, Ben Bostrom is making the front end of that bike work so hard.
Every lap he scares me rigid when he comes down to that last turn on the start finish, but it seems to be his style, Keith. He just fishtails the thing, both ends.
Through the corkscrew. This is Corsa putting pressure on Keeley. Of course, Corsa's second place in the championship, with Carl Fogarty not scoring very well here. Corsa could have done with a couple of race wins, and he likes his place too. Of course, he's been pretty useful in the AMA Championship
too. He was the champion, Keith, not that many years ago.
I'd like to give you a link.
Thank you very much. But it's going to be a debut Superbike win in any class, would you believe?
Yes.
For Ben Bostrom, that's his girlfriend.
And the emotion is running fairly high there. She doesn't know whether to cry, laugh or scream out loud. But Ben Bostrom, comes down to what I'm going to call Gobert's corner. And yes, is he going to stay on the thing? Of course he is. Yes, Ben Bostrom then takes his first World Superbike win here at Laguna Seca. A superb finish for the youngster. That really was something very special from him. Second in race 1, but race 2 all belongs to Ben Bostrom.
And the local men have beaten the regular championship men twice. I don't know when we last saw that, Keith. It really doesn't happen that much anymore. Kudos to the Vanton Hines boys.
Ben Bostrom then confirmed as the winner from Troy Corser in second place. Keeley forced back into third, but Fogarty still gets 13 points with fourth place. His championship is safe so far. Top of the rostrum then, the California kid celebrates in traditional style.
And Frankie Keeley's happy too with third place. He says it's as good as a win. The only man on that second race rostrum who wasn't that happy seemed to be Troy Corser, 6th and 2nd on the day.
The circuit for me is not so bad. You know, it's a little bit dangerous in places, but so is Brands Hatch. You know, every track's got its little point where the riders don't like. But the outlay of the circuit's not so bad. You know, it was not a bad weekend. I think it went as good as what I expected.
After the events of 1998, everyone was indeed pleased that the Laguna Seca Round went off without any major incidents.